Today I'm talking about Turnabout. What's this movie even about? Should you give it a turn? Let's find out. Welcome back to Featured Films. My name's Joe, and today we're talking about Turnabout. Now, I do want to be completely transparent here. I want to be completely honest because I want you guys to know that my opinion is always my opinion and in no way has been bought or paid for by anyone. I was contacted by a distribution company, TMA Releasing. They're part of a company called The Movie Agency, and they asked me to watch and review this movie. This is not a sponsored review in any way. I was given a screener link and was able to see this movie sooner than normal so that way I could review it and get word out on the movie so that way all of you can decide if you want to see the movie or not. I do want to thank the Movie Agency and TMA Releasing for the opportunity and for contacting me. Now, this movie is a crime thriller, and it starts off just as mysterious as it ends. It is an indie movie, so a lot of effort is put into cinematography and lighting, and I really liked a lot of the shots in this movie. They just had a really cool look to them. The first scene was even a cool shot where the character Billy Kane, who's played by George Catt, gets out of a car and walks under a bridge or overpass, and it just really has this cool framing to it, and the lighting's really well done and kind of starts to set up this mysterious tone. And you would know George Catt from The Irishman, Blind Spot, and Unforgettable. The movie's set sometime in the 90s, and you can kind of tell because there's payphones, VHS tapes, BlackBerry phones. Like, it's got a lot of stuff in there, including the style that's very 90s. At the beginning of the movie, Billy's actually walking, and he comes across a payphone, and he uses the payphone to make a call because he doesn't have a cell phone, obviously, because this is back in the 90s before cell phones were widely spread everywhere. He actually ends up calling his old high school friend, Perry Hayes, who's played by Waylon Payne. You would know Waylon Payne from Waiting for the Miracle to Come and Walk the Line. From the moment that the movie begins, Billy ends up calling his friend Perry right in the first couple minutes, and Perry in the middle of the night gets up and goes to help his old high school friend out, and things just kick off immediately. Billy ends up dragging Perry through his crazy life, and it's completely just unknown to Perry, who's kind of a straight-laced, just a normal, average family man. As things are going, they end up coming across Peter Green's character, Leo, who actually knows Billy, and they have some prior history. Now, you'll recognize Peter Green from The Mask, Pulp Fiction, Blue Streak. He was in all kinds of movies in the 90s. And after our two main characters end up running into Leo, they come across two girls that are played by Rosebud Baker and Sarah Player. Rosebud plays a character named Sherry. You'll know Rosebud from TV shows like Girls Who Like Boys, as well as Quick and Dirty. And Sarah Player plays a character named Candy, and you would know her from various episodes of FBI, Blue Bloods, as well as Law & Order Special Victims Unit. As the movie goes, there's slowly a plot that kind of unfolds and is going on, and they drop little pieces and hints here and there of things, and you don't really catch on until the very end of the movie when it all kind of finally comes to, and you start putting all the pieces together in your head as the characters are putting things together, and it's a nice thriller movie. I always enjoy these movies because I like to try to solve these puzzles, figure out what's going on. And in this one, I was a little right and a little wrong. I was closer to right than I was wrong. And hopefully if you watch it, you can actually let me know in the comments what you thought. I would totally like to, see if you got it right, got it more right than I did or less right, and kind of see if you liked how things went in the movie. Now, this movie, I did enjoy watching it. It's not the best movie I've ever seen, but it is a nice, small-budget indie movie that, especially if you like indie psychological thrillers, this is a good one for you to watch. But this movie is definitely not for everyone, especially with the amount of drugs and alcohol and things like that. It's a very mature theme, which definitely isn't for everyone. I mean, I wouldn't let my grandma watch this. But I do recommend seeing it, and if you want to check it out, you can see it at this link here if you're outside of North America, And if you are in North America, you can actually see it at this link. So I'll put both those down in the description below for you to grab those. And soon you'll be able to stream it on Abad, FilmZ, and FilmDo if you have any of the apps, so keep an eye out for those. You can also buy the DVD through Amazon and other major US retailers. Once again, I want to thank the movie agency and TMA Releasing for contacting me, letting me see this and review this ahead of time. And I want to thank all of you for checking out my videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, and you all have a great day.